This is Psalm chapter 37, verse 4 from the King James Version. The words of Psalm 37 were written by David, the king of Israel, near the later years of his life. After decades of ruling, fighting battles, and watching the rise and fall of both faithful and wicked men, David reflects on what he has observed. The psalm speaks to the people of Israel who lived among injustice and prosperity that often seemed to favor those who ignored God. These reflections were first heard in the land of Israel itself, among ordinary homes, fields, and city streets where people quietly wondered whether faithfulness to the Lord truly mattered. Delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart. Psalm 37 verse 4, King James Version. The words are simple, yet they carry a quiet promise. David centers the verse on one word, delight. It is not a word about duty or obligation. To delight in something means to take deep satisfaction in it, to find quiet joy and contentment in its presence. David is not speaking about delight in wealth, comfort, or success. His words turn the attention directly to the Lord himself. Delight thyself also in the Lord. For the people who first heard this psalm, life in Israel did not always appear fair. Many saw dishonest men prosper, while those who tried to walk faithfully endured hardship. David addresses that tension throughout the psalm. He does not deny that such things happen, but he points his listeners toward a different center for their hopes. The call is not first about changing circumstances. It is about where the heart rests. To delight in the Lord means that a person's deepest satisfaction is found not in what they possess or achieve, but in the character and presence of God himself. It is a quiet reorientation of the heart, away from restless comparison and toward trust in the one who rules over all things. David then speaks a promise that follows this delight. And he shall give thee the desires of thine heart. These words do not describe a guarantee of every wish a person may hold. Rather, they reveal something deeper about how the heart itself is shaped. When a person truly delights in the Lord, the center of their desire begins to change. What the heart longs for becomes increasingly aligned with the goodness, wisdom, and purposes of God. In that place of alignment, the promise speaks quietly but confidently. The Lord does not ignore the heart that rests in him. The one who formed the heart knows its true desires and answers them in ways that reflect his faithfulness. David writes as a man who has seen many years of life. He has witnessed power, loss, triumph, and failure. Yet his counsel returns to this simple center. Find your delight in the Lord himself. The ancient words still stand with the same quiet steadiness. They remind the listener that the deepest satisfaction of the human heart is not found in circumstances that shift and fade, but in the enduring character of God. You may wish to return to these words again and allow them to settle slowly. Subscribe to Jesus Daily Verse for daily scripture reflections.